This is the most prominent sign you will see if you have been cursed or hexed. Do things keep breaking around you? Warning signs that you have been hexed or cursed. Let's get into curses first because these are things that need your immediate attention, meaning that if you don't do anything about this, you're going to need a lot more than a Hail Mary and a rosary to get rid of this. So if you see a bunch of insects, excluding ants and gnats, because those are just annoying little shit, they don't count, and obviously excluding caterpillars, butterflies, and ladybugs, but every other insect besides that, if you see a bunch of them where they just keep coming in and like you don't even know, especially when it's like the dead of winter and there's no explanation why these bugs are in your house, that is a big sign of a curse. For hexes and curses, if you see a bunch of screws, like missing screws, screws coming out of things, the shattered glass, those are signs of a curse or a hex, mostly a curse. Curses are stronger. You are going to need powerful deities to work with you to get rid of a curse. It's not just like, I'm going to burn a little banishing candle. No, that is not going to get rid of a curse. You're going to need actual entities, actual spirits that are really powerful that are going to get rid of that. It's not going to be some like cheap bodega, Hail Mary can't. It's not going to be that. That's not going to work. That'll work for a hex. Maybe. Another sign, things in your life just seem to go wrong. Like keeps happening over and over again. You have the worst luck, like you get into a car accident and then a few hours later something else goes wrong, and then a day later something else goes wrong. If it's just repetitive bad luck and bad things happening to you over and over and over again, that is a curse. Curses will also make you sick because usually when there's curses, when there's smoke, there's fire. Usually with the curses, you have demonic entities that are put on you to make misery and fear and other low vibrational emotions come about. So they're going to bring sickness, bad luck, immunity issues, stuff like that. This is why I tell you guys, my ex was a demon. I was always sick when I was with that man. I have seen some dirty, filthy curses on people. When I see somebody who has a curse, I can see it in their eyes. You can see it in the pictures. Those spirits are attached to them. That's how I distinguish the difference between a curse and a hex. Curse, entities. Also, if you see a stack of quarters, if you keep seeing a stack of quarters, you keep seeing quarters come up, that's also a sign of the curse, and that's also a sign of a hex. The illness, feeling sick, under the weather, that's a sign that you have been cursed as well, and that also the people around you have really bad energy. Are you having a hard time keeping money in your pocket? That is a curse as well. That's a financial curse. Usually those financial curses are generational. This is the most prominent sign you will see if you have been cursed or hexed. Do things keep breaking around you? Just random things breaking around you. That is a sign you have been cursed. Also, nightmares are a sign that you have been cursed. A lot of you guys are more intuitive than you actually think, and you'll get messages. Your spirit will know that you've been cursed. So listen to your intuition.
Oh my Christ, someone's cursed me. When I was listening to this, I was like, oh my God, there were so many bugs in my house yesterday. And like I was saying to my partner, I was like, why have we got so many bugs like right by our back door? And he was like, oh, it's just because we're in, like, it's the garden. And I was like, oh, okay. And then there's been so many spiders. Sorry, it's just so off topic, but has anyone else had like really, like a bunch of spiders in their house? It's like the middle of August. I know it's like they come in around October time, September-ish. Oh my God, someone's put a curse on me. Because I am thinking like, oh God, everyone gets ill now, don't they? Like, it's coming to the end of season here, and you got colds, and it's just wet and miserable outside, your mood's down, people at work are just starting to feel drained, it's getting to the end of the year, and I guess that is just a normal thing. I have the worst luck ever, so yeah, maybe a bit of a curse in that. Haven't seen any quarters, I'm British. I know this is obviously absolute rubbish, but maybe before I went away a couple of weeks ago, my tyre kept getting flat. That's it, nothing's been breaking on me. God, it really makes you think, doesn't it? It's like, this video is 4 minutes long and you sit there pausing it every like 10 seconds going, oh my God, has that happened to me? And if it has happened to you, you're like, oh my gosh, I've got a curse on me. I had a nightmare the other day that my teeth got pulled out, like every single one. And I woke up like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But then apparently that's a sign of many troubles. I always Google my dreams, and they're probably just not real at all, like the reason behind.